Google's anti-gravity keeps getting better, and it's absolutely destroying the competition. But here's the thing, most people are using it like it's just another chatbot, missing 85% of its actual power. So what makes anti-gravity so different? Well, it's Google's AI coding assistant, but it's not like Cursor or Claude Code. This thing actually handles both the front end and the back end simultaneously. It runs multiple AI agents in parallel like an engineering team. And it comes with the most powerful models built right in. That is Gemini 3 Pro and Claude Sonnet 4.5. And to make it even better, it can manage your artifacts, verify your code, give you visual feedback, and it understands your entire code base. And the best part of all is that it's completely free right now while Google burns their money to dominate the market. And now guys, let's get started and let's hop over to the PC. Okay guys, so now that we are on the PC, the first feature that we are going to be looking at is the Agent Manager. Okay, so I want you to think of this as mission control for all of your AI agents. Okay, so guys, we established it before. Most people just use the chat interface, but what they do is they just type in a prompt, they wait for a response, and then what they do is they type in another prompt. And for being honest guys, that is the old way. That's the old way of doing things. So guys, the Agent Manager is completely different. Think of it as an inbox system where you can orchestrate multiple agents, okay? You can review all of their plans before they execute, and you can manage an entire team of AI engineers working simultaneously. And here's why all of this matters, okay? You're not micromanaging anymore. You are actually orchestrating. So this happens in 3 stages, okay? And those stages are the planning, the approval, and also the parallel execution. So let's start by opening up Antigravity. And now I'm going to click on Open Agent Manager right here. Okay, so I want you guys to see this on the top left-hand side here. You can see that I've got all of my workspaces. So I'm going to create a new one called CRM tool. And now I'm going to start our first agent. Okay, so I'll click on the plus button. And here's the key, okay? So I'm selecting the planning mode. So this means that the agent will think through the entire approach before writing any of the code. So the cool thing about this is this ensures that you are tailoring everything to your liking before the app begins to build. And that is super important, and you guys are going to see later on why. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit send. And now guys, I want you guys to see what's going to happen. So the agent isn't just diving into any code. What they're doing is it's actually researching best practices. It's thinking through all of the architecture, and now it's creating a structured plan. See this artifact that just appeared here. So this is the implementation plan. So what it's doing now is it's actually showing me the project structure, the components that we're going to be needing, and also the data models, the API endpoints, everything is just mapped out before a single line of code is even written. So this is just stage 1, and this is the planning. And this is what separates the pros from all of the beginners, because you don't just start coding, you have to plan first. You have to put in some time and effort in order to plan. And now guys, we are getting on to stage 2, and that is the approval. So look at this implementation plan, okay? And now what I can do is I can actually review every single section. And if I don't like something, I can simply just leave a comment right here, just like the way you do in Google Docs. Let me add a comment. Okay, I'm going to say use Tailwind CSS for styling instead of plain CSS. And then I'll submit that. Okay, now when I approve this plan, the agent will actually incorporate that specific feedback that we just gave it. Okay, so now do you guys see this button over here? It says proceed with implementation. Okay, so that's basically my approval button. So I'm telling the agent, yes, this plan looks good, and I want you to go ahead and I want you to build it. Okay, now we move on to stage 3, and that is the parallel execution. So this is where things get quicker than ever. So right now, I have one agent that's working on the overall structure, but I don't want to wait for it to finish everything sequentially. So I want multiple agents working on different parts simultaneously. So it's going to save me a lot of time in the long run. So I'm going to go back to the agent manager and I'm going to spawn 3 more agents, and each one is going to get a specific job to do. So agent 2 will be building my contact management front end, and then agent 3 will set up my backend API. And then as for agent 4, he is going to handle the dead pipeline interface. But now I want you to take a look at this. So now we have 4 agents running simultaneously. So check out the agent manager. You can see all of them are working in real time. Agent 1 is building the overall project structure. Agent 2 is creating the contact management UI, and Agent 3 is setting up the backend API, and then Agent 4 is building the deals pipeline. So it's the perfect team all working together. And here's the beautiful part. They are all notifying me through the inbox system. So see these checkpoints over here? So I can know where each agent is with their task, so I can always stay on board. It's kind of like having the perfect team that's always letting you know before their work is done, so you can always check up on them. So I can just click into each one, I can review their progress, and I can leave feedback. And then I can improve them to continue on. So this is the perfect level of orchestrating everything. This is how you build 10 times faster. Instead of just one agent doing everything step by step and taking a long time to do it, you've got an entire engineering team working in parallel. And there we go, guys. Here is our amazing CRM tool built in only just a few minutes. And this is just the power of the agent manager. Planning mode is there to think fast, approval checkpoints to maintain quality, and parallel execution to move everything at lightning speeds. So Antigravity gives you access to 3 powerhouse models, that is the Gemini 3 Pro, the Claude Sonnet 4.5 and GPT-4. But here's the secret, okay? You don't use the same model for everything. Each model has its own superpower. So Gemini 3 is perfect for your designs because that is the design expert. Now use it for the UIs, the layouts, and anything that's visual, okay? And Claude Sonnet 4.5 is your backend architect, okay? So complex logic, refactoring, system design, that is where it specializes. And then guys, when you come to GPT-4, it's your reliable workhorse. It's the one that does all of the simple tasks. The ones that could go wrong, it handles everything. And when you match the right model to the right task, your output quality skyrockets. It just takes everything to another level. So for our CRM, I'm going to use Gemini 3 Pro, and this is going to be for the front-end design. So guys, I'm going to open the editor viewer right now. So I want you guys to take a look at this, and you can see the drop down on the bottom right, and that's where you select your model. So I'm switching to Gemini 3 Pro, and I'm going to give it the prompt. So guys, watch this. Gemini is now creating the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript all in one file. So look at how clean this layout is. Just pay attention to that. Look at the spacing, the colors, the component structure. This is what Gemini excels at, and that's why we gave it this task. Now guys, when we get to the backend logic later on, then we are going to switch to Claude, and that's basically the strategy, the browser automation, okay? This is where Antigravity gets scary good, okay? It can spawn a real Chrome browser, can open up your app, it can click buttons, it can fill out forms, and it can test everything for you automatically. So this means your apps are self-testing and self-healing, so you don't have to manually check if a button works or even if a form submits correctly. The AI does that for you, and it fixes the issues on the spot. So our CRM interface is built, and now I want to test it. Okay, so I'm going to tell Antigravity, open this in localhost and test the contact form. Make sure that I can add a new contact and verify it displays in the contact list. So now guys, take a look at this. Okay, a clown window just opened automatically. And there we go. Do you guys see that? So it's not me clicking, That's the AI. If something breaks, it will actually flag it, and it will even suggest fixes to us. And that's the power of browser automation. And now guys, we have to get on to the next feature, and that is the custom workflows. So these are kind of like saved prompts or /commands that you can reuse across any project that you want to. So think of them as your personal playbook of best practices. So instead of rewriting the same debugging instructions or code review the view plans every single time, you can save them once and call them up instantly. So this is how you codify your expertise and you make it repeatable. Let me show you guys how this works. Okay, I'm going to click on the 3 dots right up here, and I'm going to go to customizations. Now I'm going to create a new workflow called debug issues, and I'll paste in a debugging framework that I use, and it's a systematic approach to finding root causes without creating new bugs. So now whenever I need to debug something in a project or any future project, I just type /debug and it applies this entire framework automatically for me. So let's test it out. Our contact form isn't saving phone numbers correctly. So then I'm going to type /debug, and the contact form isn't saving phone numbers, okay? And now guys, watch this. It's now following the systematic debugging workflow, and it's checking the form validation. It's inspecting the API endpoint, and it's viewing the database schema, and it's identifying the issue, and it's fixing it right now. So there, as you can see, that's the power of custom workflows. You build your library of best practices once, and then you can just use them forever using this method. And there we have it guys. So now you know the 6 features that will let you use anti-gravity to its maximum potential. But here's the thing, knowing and doing are 2 very different things. Now guys, if you want to see me build something more complex with anti-gravity, maybe an AI automation tool or a full SaaS app, then let me know in the comments down below guys. And if this video helped you, then smash that like button, subscribe because we are always dropping new tutorials every single week. And guys, it's been a whole lot of fun. I will catch you on the next one.